Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second annual Make the Magic event benefiting Camp Kesem. My name is Shelby Hugo, but I'm better known as Nugget. I'm a junior at Florida Gulf Coast University with a major in public health. I've been involved with Camp Kesem since 2018 as a counselor, unit leader, previous outreach coordinator, and am currently the chapter director at my college. I'm excited to be here tonight and to serve as one of the MCs, and joining me is Zach Wells.
Thanks, Nugget. Hi, everyone. My Camp Kesem family calls me Wings, and I'm a junior at Florida Gulf Coast University, majoring in communication. I joined my college's Camp Kesem chapter my freshman year, and since joining Kesem, I have served as a counselor and currently as the other chapter director. After graduation, I plan on attending graduate school. We are so honored to serve as your co-host for this evening.
We want to voice that this is a challenging time, and we are so grateful to all of you for being here tonight to celebrate Camp Kesem and learn more about what we do. The COVID pandemic disproportionately affects those who are immunocompromised, many of whom are parents or guardians of the children we support. There is no question that this has put extra strain on the families we serve at this time. Camp Kesem will continue to be there for these families. For the second summer, we will be converting our in-person camp program to Kesem at Home for our camper families. We are excited about this opportunity to build upon what we learned last year and continue to introduce new and innovative ways to keep our Kesem community connected and build a sense of belonging and confidence despite not being able to be together in person. Kesem will always be here to provide families hope, but our capacity to support all of our wonderful families and campers is dependent on our ability to raise funds for our year-round programming, including a year program where we host monthly virtual cabin chats for families, and for Kesem at Home this summer. You'll have an opportunity later to be a part of that support. Without you, we cannot do any of this.
Greetings, friends and family of Kesem. My name is Rich Siegel, Kesem named Scrappy, and I am the Chief Executive Officer here at Kesem. I'd like to, first of all, welcome you to 2021's Make the Magic, and I would also, most importantly, thank you for your attendance here. Thank you for the attendance, and thank you for your support of everything that this chapter does, along with Kesem, to provide needed services to children facing a parent's cancer. You are part of something that is vital in the lives of the kids that we serve. It's it's a service for a community that is often overlooked, frankly, in the broader context of the cancer journey. When cancer is an awful thing, and it's a tragic thing, and it strikes at random, and often it strikes people in the prime of their lives. But cancer doesn't just strike the actual patient involved. Cancer strikes the family of the patient involved as well, and everybody that person knows. And I happen to have personal experience with this in that I am the spouse of a cancer survivor. And Kelly and I have been dealing with the diagnosis, the treatment, and the post-treatment ramifications of cancer for this year. It'll be 20 years, actually. So I'm very, very aware of how cancer can act like a tornado that comes crashing into a home, not just impacting the one person, but everybody that loves that person as well. And I faced this as a family member, as a spouse, when I was 35 years old. But it's not just the spouse that's involved. When you have a young mother, a young father who receives a cancer diagnosis, the children in the family are deeply impacted as well. And that's what we do at Kesem, is recognize this and recognize the special needs of these children, because very often these kids will be dealing with the potential threat to their father, to their mother, and the potential for actually losing one of the most important people in that child's life, and that child, even with assistance from very caring adults, is often in his or her own head feeling very, very alone, feeling very, very isolated, because that child could be sitting in a classroom with 25 other kids when they're doing math or they're doing reading, but that child is thinking about what's happening to her mom or to her dad. And that can be very isolating, and that's very lonely because she knows that she's the only one in the room who's going through this. So what we do at Kesem is we create a community for those children. We bring them together with kids who are similarly situated so that they know they're not alone. And then by having people around them who just understand them, who just intrinsically get what they're going through, it allows the kids to relax and to feel more stable and frankly to have fun. And so that's what we do at Kesem that's different from what other organizations provide, is we don't bring kids together to talk about cancer. We bring kids together to be kids and to have fun. And so it's an amazing thing, because when you allow kids to relax and to be in a supportive community and you just ask them to have fun, they blossom. And that's the magic that we create here at Kesem. And we cannot do it without the support of our college student leaders, who are amazing, amazing people. And these are the people who are around you, who are putting on this Make the Magic today, who not only raise the lion's share of the funding to actually put on the camp programs that we provide to our kids, but they are the counselors, and they are the companions for all of our kids. And they run everything, but they, most importantly, are the people who the children react with and respond to, and will remember for the rest of their lives as having been there in a really awful time in their lives, in the lives of these children. And it creates a bond not just among the kids in our camps, but with the counselors and the other student leaders as well. And your presence here at Make the Magic allows all of this to take place. And that's why it's so important that you're here. And I'm so thankful for your support. And so first of all, thank you for purchasing the ticket. But then also, a little later on in this program, you're going to be asked to make other contributions to help support your chapter provide the services to the kids in your area. So thank you very much again for being here and being supportive. Sorry, my screen just went dark. And for everything that you do for Kesem. Because we cannot do what we do for our kids without you. So thank you again. Scrappy out.
Yes, thank you all so much for being here this evening. Tonight would not be possible without all of you. So thank you for being here and giving us a chance to share with little fun and magic we see every day and work with Kesem.
Fun. That's not a word you normally associate with cancer, but it is a word you hear a lot when we talk about Kesem. And it's the first word that comes to mind when I think of Kesem. It's a magical place for children to escape to and experience the unparalleled joy of childhood. The toll that cancer places on a family often requires kids to grow up faster and lose out on the innocence of being a kid. Here at Camp Kesem, we give these kids the opportunities to be kids again.
That is so true, Nugget. So whether it is getting pied in the face, partaking in a Zoom dance party, or going by a funky nickname all week, Kesem gives our campers a chance to just be a kid. Although that we provide our campers the support they need and the awareness that they are not alone and they have the Kesem family to lean on, especially during the most difficult times.
We have a great night planned for you this evening, and we hope you leave here feeling moved and inspired and see the impact your support has, not just during the 1 week of camp, but in the lives of campers, parents, student leaders, and alumni. So thank you for joining us, and it's my pleasure to welcome to the stage a very special member of the Kesem family, alumna Harrison Bacon Hoppy, who will share his Kesem story.
Hello, my name is Harrison Hoppy, but for the last 2 years, I have been known as Bacon. To be honest, I've never had to write a speech. If asked to ever speak at an event or in front of an audience, I've always had the mindset of, well, I know what it's for, I know enough about it, yeah, I could probably wing it. But however, when I was asked to speak for Make the Magic and for this amazing organization, winging it was not an option for me. I joined Kesem because a friend of mine was the volunteer coordinator. Kesem was short on male counselors, and because I was desperately in need of service learning hours to graduate. But at the time, I truly had no idea what it was about. Myself and a few friends who would soon be known as the Breakfast Club, shout out Eggs and Toast, we arrive at the first meeting. Held 6 months before camp was scheduled to start, and on that first day, I would never have been able to see myself sitting here and telling you all how camp truly changed my life. Everyone has a reason that they Kesem. It's a focal point of what makes camp camp. My reason for joining Kesem and my drive to work hard, do everything in my power for our campers, lose sleep, and trust me, I'm not paraphrasing when I say lose sleep. Like, seriously, I do not know how you parents function on 10 hours a week. But everything came from Emma. Emma was the happiest, funniest, most charismatic little girl I've ever met, and with the brightest and bluest eyes that would leave everyone she met in awe. Some people say others' laughs are contagious, and Emma's was like a pandemic, and if a group was lucky enough to be around there for it every 10 seconds. My little sister brought out the best in me, and I am no dancer, and even considering, my love for some 80s disco, rock and roll, what have you, but Emma was, and you better believe if she wanted to dance, I turned into Kevin Bacon in Footloose. She had that power over people, and maybe it was her radiant eyes, or maybe it was her once-in-a-lifetime smile, but whatever she wanted to do, so did I. Emma, however, was born with leukemia. Doctors gave her a year, but she decided she wanted to stick around for 3 before taking a rest. And after my little sister passed away, there wasn't a place like Kesem for me. I tried talking about it with my parents, but they were distant. I tried talking to them with my priests, but it left me with questions. So what does a 6.5-year-old do with no one to understand from and no outlet? I kept her close to my heart, but bottled in my emotions like it seemed everyone around me was. In the 18 years since I've lost Emma, I have come to peace with her not being here for me, and of course I miss her, and of course I can't wait to see those soft yet radiant eyes of hers again. But I know she's happy and always with me. For some, it takes a long time to come to these types of revelations, and if I'm being completely honest, I wasn't wholeheartedly at peace until I saw the magic that Kesem performs. This amazing organization has taught me has introduced me to some amazing people in the last in the years since we started at FGCU, including my best friend, my girlfriend Pickles, and has created long-lasting relationships with so many other amazing counselors. Some of the best friends I'll ever have, honestly, in my life, but it brings out the best in every single camper, counselor, volunteer, and family that is lucky enough to be a part of it. The transformations we are able to witness in our campers, from the loud jumping up and down, sometimes awkward beginnings of camp, to the tired, very smelly, but emotional last day of camp, is that power that camp has is seriously awe-inspiring. If I did have one complaint about Kesem, it's that I wasn't able to be a part of the magic for longer. I want to thank each and every one of you for everything you do for Camp Kesem, the support that you give us to support your kids in turn. You all have already changed Kesem for the FGCU chapter so much, and you are all amazing for it. And I wish we could have this gala in person, because In my speech, I wrote that let's go dance and let's eat and let's have a great time and let's make some magic for more of these kids. Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you, Bacon, for those touching remarks and for sharing your story.
As we shared earlier, we believe that Camp Kesem is transformative for everyone that touches it. From our student leaders, campers, alumni, parents, and supporters, we know that the magic experience as part of Camp Kesem has an enduring impact. We are honored to introduce to you one of our awesome camper parents to share their Kesem story. Please join me in welcoming camper parent Michelle McConaughey and Killian.
Good evening, Camp Kesem Galagas. My name's Michelle McConaughey, and I'm the mom of Aiden, better known at Camp Kesem as Killian. I'm also a school counselor in Palm Beach County, and I feel really fortunate that I get to speak with everybody tonight, not just for our personal experience that we've had with Camp Kesem, but knowing that it's helped so many of my students over the years. Before I begin tonight, I just wanted to let you know that Camp Kesem has been the most amazing experience for my family, most importantly for my son Aiden. He's been to grief counseling, he's been in groups at school, but nothing we've done has ever helped him nearly as much as his week at Camp Kesem last summer. He came home and it was amazing to see the difference in who we left and who we picked up at camp. He was more open and he was able to talk more about what we had all gone through with my husband having had cancer, and for us, unfortunately, my husband passing away. I hope you know that Camp Kesem helps kids immeasurably, and that if you could see the difference it's had, you would know how important this camp is to thousands of kids across the state of Florida and all over the country. I'd really like to introduce you to my son, Aiden, like I said, better known as Killian.
Camp Kesem was an amazing difference for me because all the other camps and groups, as my mom said, did not work for me. But Camp Kesem really made it different in my life. We did amazing activities and the counselors made it an amazing time. And all the kids that you meet and all the friends you will meet.
Are you looking forward to going back to Camp Kesem this
Yeah.
summer? What are some of the things you're most looking forward to?
To make new friends and see the new counselors that are coming this year.
I remember one of the most special things that you did, those friendship bands. Can you talk a little bit about some of the activities that you did?
All of us made these bands on our water bottle and we kept tying them for all the counselors. I made a lot for all the counselors and some for my friends. My friend in my everyday life came with me. So it was, if you want to go to Camp Kesem, maybe if cancer has done to your friend's family, bring them to make them feel better, make you feel better while you're at the camp. It has been just a big difference in my life. I would like to thank all the counselors that have helped me.
And I want to thank everyone at the gala for all your support of Camp Kesem, for my family, for so many other families. So enjoy the night. We wish we could have been able to be there with you. And thank you again for being so supportive. It's been an amazing experience for our family.
Thank you, Michelle and Killian. We're grateful to you for sharing your story tonight and for being a part of Kesem. Camp Kesem is a big believer in sharing our mission, sharing our impact. All right, so is everyone ready to make some magic? If you're ready, we welcome you to pop a smiley face in the chat to let us know. Thank you all so much for participating. Now I'd like to invite you to do something extraordinary with the 5 million children like the families we just heard from. Again, we want to acknowledge the COVID-19 pandemic around us and concerns about health, safety, and the future, and we recognize that many individuals may not be able to donate as generously as they may have in the past. We understand this and appreciate any donation to help us fulfill our mission in supporting families impacted by cancer. Normally, we have paddles for y'all to raise during this part of our programming. Instead of paddles, we welcome you to donate to Kesem by pressing the donate button if you'd like to make a donation. By check, we ask that you mail it to the National P.O. Box at 10586 West Pico Boulevard, number 196, Los Angeles, California, 90064. We'll be sending an email at the end of this event with the information as well. We really want to celebrate this portion of the event, and we encourage donors to react at the level that they plan on donating this evening by typing in the chat. We'll be starting at the higher levels and progress to lower levels of support. Every donation amount creates an immediate impact.
Hello, 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 folks. At this very moment, our lovely directors, Wings and Nugget, has just told y'all that we are going into our Fund the Need portion of the night. I am here to instruct you how it's going to work right now. If you could look on the right side of your screen, you should see a donate button. When you registered for the One Cause page, there should be an opportunity or for you to be able to register with your credit card, debit card, in order to make this simple for you. Once you are all set with registering or so, you can go ahead and press the donate button. Now, as Nugget and the Wings describes each level, you can go ahead and click on whichever level that is corresponding to what they are saying, or you can go and press custom amount. Once you press custom amount, you can type in any specific thing that you want. So say $2.2 and $2. I was trying to say $2.50. That did not work, but it's fine. But you could do 200, whatever you would like, you will be able to do so. And then once you have time, you press your amount or your custom amount, you will then press donate. And then this is what will lead you if you do not have your card number already set up with your account. If you already have your card number set up with your account when you registered, you won't have to go through all of this. But if you didn't, this is just an extra step that you will have to do, just so that way we can have all this information down, and it will go directly to our Classy page. Thank you so much, and I hope y'all continue enjoying the show.
So let's start the Kesem Magic at the $2,500 level. The $2,500 level will support supplies for our virtual camp. We feel like now more than ever, it's important to connect with our families. We're excited that we will still be able to provide support and bring virtual camp to the kiddos this summer.
The next level is 1,000. This provides our friends and family days as part of our first round support for our kids impacted by a parent's cancer. Friends and family days are a fun way for our campus families and friends of Kesem to spend time together playing fun games and singing camp songs.
For the $500 level, you will help us provide training to all of our student volunteers. Our volunteers go through extensive training to prepare for camp.
Next, for the $250 level, this will provide warm welcomes for our families.
At the next $100 level, you can assist us with purchasing birthday cards for all of our campers. We send these out on all of their birthdays throughout the year.
Our next level for the evening is $50. For $50, you can provide custom recruitment brochures. These are incredibly impactful for us recruiting future families to be a part of this awesome experience.
This next level is very special to this year. In honor of our 20th anniversary, our next level will be $20. Help us continue to shine on and invest in the future of Kesem to continue to grow and spread Kesem magic for another 20 years.
Our final level for this evening is $10, which will cover the shipping costs for packages that we will send to our campers. These packages are what makes Kesem at Home all the magical. These packages are what Nugget and I are going to spend countless hours filling and sending out to all the campers so they can have a fun Kesem at Home experience.
We encourage everyone to donate at any of the previous levels or any amount that feels right to you. Every little bit helps, and we truly are thankful for anything you choose to contribute. Again, you can find the link to donate on our page.
That was amazing. I'm so deeply humbled by all the generosity and support of everyone viewing right now. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for embracing and spreading the mission of Kesem, and thank you all for being a friend to children through and beyond their parents' cancer.
As we near the end of our program this evening, let us close with some special thanks. First, to our keynote speakers, Bacon and Michelle McConaughey and her son Killian, thank you for being here and sharing your powerful stories. And to all of our advisory board members, our coordinator boards, and to all of our counselors and Kesem members, thank you for allowing us to bring magic to so many children and families.
We want to again thank you all for being here with us tonight. As you leave, we hope you feel full, feeling the strength and community, even in the darkest times. The incredible impact that Kesem has made in the lives of our campers, their families, and our student leaders, and the huge need for community ahead of us is to ensure that all 5 million children impacted by a parent's cancer are supported. We are grateful for you, and we need to continue to move our mission forward. Thank you all and have a wonderful evening.